5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Weekend confirmed.
Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff.
What's up, everyone? This is your question of the week for Weekend Confirmed. I'm Xav de Matos. This one comes in from Ryan Archer 95 on Twitter. He says, with games such as Fallout offering multiple endings, is it a cheap way of increasing replay value or a good feature? I think that the games nowadays that have multiple endings is more indicative of the fact that games are now offering more choice than ever before. Games have offered choice in the past. We talked about Chrono Trigger in the past, where that game allowed you to make some choices that would come up later when you go on trial. I talk about Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross a lot on these questions of the week. I'm realizing this now live when we're recording this. But I don't think that it's a thing about replay value or if it's a cheap way. People like making choices. Think about Heavy Rain. Could that game have worked any other way? Where you play the game a certain way, you make decisions, and based on those decisions you get different endings and different things happen to those characters. That game was so great in terms, if you enjoyed it, that game was great about offering so many different options. Whether or not you like the stories is sort of not the point. In terms of Fallout, the thing that I think might be a little cheap is a game that offers you all these choices, and then at the very end of the game you have to make one choice, this pivotal choice that will sway you either good or bad. And if you're bad and you make that choice if you make that choice and you decide to be good, then it sways you all the way back to the other side. I think that part of it is cheap. What we need is real choice in games, and I think a lot of games are offering that. Mass Effect has done a pretty good job of that. It affects how well your team performs, for example. So I don't feel that it's cheap. I like making choices in games, and honestly, I kind of like multiple endings, especially if that game ends up being one of my favorites. I'll go back and want to see every different option. I know David Cage, specifically for Heavy Rain, said for you not to play Heavy Rain again, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people who love that game went back to see what would have happened if they made different choices. That's going to do it for Question of the Week. I just want to say you should visit shacknews.com if you want to read all the news and previews that we have. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. It's at Shack News or at Weekend Confirmed. No E on the end of confirmed. And myself, at XAV. Thank you.